I want to cut straight to the point and talk with you directly about something urgent. This has to do with your health, looking and feeling younger, and living a longer, happier, more vigorous life. Because if you're over 40, you know that getting older is not for wimps. Decreased sex drive, declining memory, thinning gray hair, reduced strength, sagging skin, loss of energy, and on and on. It's relentless. If a 20-year-old suffered from these conditions, he'd be rushed straight to the emergency room. Yet we older folks are told, learn to live with it. I don't accept that. Neither should you. Research clearly shows that with a little help, the human body is absolutely capable of regenerating itself. It's why I've spent the last 14 years and millions of dollars developing a long line of radical life extension marvels. InflaGene is one of the most powerful. It's a safe, ingestible, containing 9 ingredients proven to tackle what experts around the world now agree is a typical body function, but also a major culprit behind chronic rapid aging: inflammation. That may sound weird. It's not. According to Yale University leading microbiologists and even Time magazine, regulating chronic inflammation lies at the very heart of one of the most powerful anti-aging solutions now available to science. I'll explain exactly why in just a second, but if you're interested in an improved, healthier body and a sharper mind, if you want to look sexier and feel years younger, if you'd be thrilled having plenty more life adventures ahead of you, knowing now there's a real chance to add an extra 10, 15, even 20 quality years to your lifespan, no matter what kind of shape you're currently in or how poorly you're feeling right now, then you'd be crazy not to at least try InflaGene, especially since it's now available to you in a risk-free trial. My name is David Kekich. You may have heard of me. I'm one of the world's leading experts in the field of anti-aging. I founded Maximum Life Foundation, a non-for-profit corporation dedicated to raising $100 million in investment capital for today's most promising anti-aging technologies. My colleagues include an extensive network of researchers, technologists, and many of the world's preeminent anti-aging scientists. These are some of the smartest people on the planet in genetics, genomics, stem cell medicine, gerontology, nanotechnology, and artificial intelligence. I've also starred in and been featured in 4 life extension documentaries. I've served as a board member of the American Aging Association and the Alcor Life Extension Foundation Patient Care Trust Fund. I'm the author of Smart, Strong, and Sexy at 100, a how-to book for adding vibrant years to your life, appeared on numerous television and radio shows, as well as in many prominent newspapers and magazines. Few people on the planet, including most doctors and scientists, understand the nuts and bolts behind regaining biological youth more than I do. It's been my life's passion, and for good reason. You see, way back when I was just 35 years old, the world was a lot different place for me. I was in the best shape of my life. I had a new Mercedes convertible, a head full of thick hair, and a dream girl at my side as we cruised down the California coast to my fabulous oceanfront mansion. I thought life would always be that way. I was dead wrong. It was all ripped from me in the blink of an eye. The beach home, the gorgeous girl, the fancy car, and the beautiful dream, all gone forever after a freak accident in the gym left me paralyzed from the chest down. The downward spiral that followed was excruciating. I planned to end it all with a pistol, or perhaps a handful of pills. But in that dark and lonely pit, a seed of hope germinated. Talk of stem cell research and other promising science started trickling into the news. Someday, maybe in 30 years or so, doctors could perhaps knit my damaged spinal cord back together. The idea that I could one day walk again fired up inside of me an intense desire to live. Like a phoenix rising up from the ashes, I began looking upward. And that's why my story is so important to you. Because I didn't get into all this for the money. I didn't even need the money. My goal was just to buy more time. Paraplegics simply don't survive very long. If I wanted to enjoy a cure for paralysis, I had to be around long enough for science to catch up. And so I poured my rather substantial resources and my genius for networking together the best and brightest people on the planet into the science of living longer. It's been a wild ride. I've associated myself with some eccentric and wonderful people on this journey. Many of them are geniuses. A new breed of researchers and microbiologists determined to crack the code and cure aging. Turns out the secret starts with just a slight shift in how you look at aging. Deterioration of the human body is not inevitable. Aging could be considered only a terrible chronic disease that can be arrested, even turned around by medical technology, just like any other disease. Thus began my life's quest. Today, all these years later, InflaGene is one of my greatest achievements. It's only just been released. So new, in fact, that only myself, a small group of doctors, and a few rabid anti-aging fans even know about it. But it is, without a doubt, one of the world's most effective ways to revitalize yourself to a more youthful state. By now, you may already know just how damaging chronic inflammation can be. Many people do. It's been well documented in recent health literature. But in case you aren't keeping up, just understand this is a very big deal. If you've ever suffered a sore throat or a sprained ankle, you know inflammation is your body's natural response to protect itself. This is normal. But there's also a kind of inflammation that's not good. It's a never-ending low-level inflammation at the cellular level. This bad inflammation can be triggered by air and water pollution, oxidative stress, processed foods, certain prescription drugs, exposure to pesticides, household chemicals, and many other insidious factors, including just getting older. Basically, your immune system is constantly irritated. It can last for years without your knowledge and result in rapid aging and premature death. This is not a theory I've invented. Medical experts in the most respected medical journals around the world have directly connected chronic inflammation to some pretty nasty stuff. I'm talking about diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, asthma, heart valve dysfunction, congestive heart failure, digestive system diseases, obesity, diabetes, dementia, depression, autism, and most forms of cancers. InflaGene wasn't designed to treat or cure any of these horrible diseases. No, its sole purpose is to normalize inflammation. Because again, it's a virtual medical certainty that inflammation is directly associated to the most feared and dreaded diseases that now plague mankind. Stuff that prematurely kills over 37 million people a year. That's more than the population of Canada, the equivalent of 4,000 jetliners crashing every day, more than the entire global death toll of World War II, and it's happening every year, year after year. It's no wonder why regulating the human body's normal inflammatory response is starting to get so much attention. It could dramatically improve and extend the lives of everyone you know, including yourself. Health experts have known about this secret killer for a while now, but I know of no safe and reliable nutritional supplement which any one of them could seriously recommend. Until now. The ingredients in InflaGene are all proven to be safe dietary ingredients by independent studies. There aren't any significant adverse effects. It's a safe and natural way to normalize chronic inflammation and regain a healthy, active lifestyle. InflaGene is a pure and potent nutraceutical that gently regulates the body's production of many different kinds of destructive inflammatory biochemicals while increasing your health and sense of well-being. This is a real breakthrough that will change your life. It's specifically designed to increase vigorous lifespan. Imagine gaining quality years you can spend with your family, see the 7 wonders of the world, write your novel, master an instrument, or just be around to watch your great-grandkids grow up. Boost your mood and memory. Regain normal healthy inflammation levels inside muscle, brain, and nerve cells, right where rapid aging is occurring. You'll not only look younger and sexier, but you'll be less irritable, enjoy a better sex drive, with improved vitality and performance, and a sharper, more upbeat, focused mind. InflaGene improves your motion and mobility. Eliminate many of the nagging aches and discomforts that may now be preventing you from getting out and enjoying a fuller life. And look younger. Imagine having a more glowing skin, a face and body beaming with a sexier vitality, and that youthful twinkle back in your eyes. It's now possible. The positive health benefits you'll get from InflaGene are certainly amazing. But for me, The biggest thrill was in how we created this. It's one of my proudest moments ever. Some even call it a miracle of technology. It started years back out of sheer frustration. You see, it was virtually impossible to scientifically analyze the hundreds of millions of pages of disorganized research gathered on this subject over the centuries. I'm not kidding when I say it would have taken my staff and me over 100 years just to dig through it all. I didn't have 100 years, so I began to concentrate solely on first getting a handle on the tangled mess of research. I had software experts write sophisticated programs that could organize and sift through the massive biological databases and draw on its own logical conclusions. Because it required no human intervention, this amazing wizardry soon became known as artificial intelligence. The technology even employs complex reasoning systems, supercomputers, and laboratory robots to automate the crucial lab work necessary to test conclusions of this artificial intelligence. Robots, artificial intelligence, supercomputers. Probably sounds like a science fiction movie, but I assure you, it's all real. We actually invented a radical shortcut that allowed us to leapfrog conventional research. Worked like a charm, too. We were able to do many years of research practically overnight. The impossible became possible. We're making history here, folks. In the end, we came up with a master list of 854 of the most promising natural ingredients. Now that was a number we could deal with. Only then did we call in the formulator, an expert with 26 years of experience. He reviewed over 1,450 independently published human and animal studies to ensure total safety and efficacy. Then he painstakingly crafted the final precision formula using 9 key herbs. At last, InflaGene was born. There is nothing else like it. InflaGene is unique and powerful. Among the first of a sweeping new revolution in regenerative nutraceuticals. It's a safe and effective life extender you can begin using right away. Tomorrow if you want. I take InflaGene myself. Here's a photo of me. It's actually a little over a year old. Some say not bad for a 70-year-old who's been paralyzed from the chest down for the last 35 years. I've already far surpassed the lifespan doctors said I could expect, and I plan on being around long enough to get out of this chair for good. InflaGene is one of the tools that'll help me get there. I wouldn't have spent millions and poured years of precious time into this if I wasn't 100% sure about that. I'm recommending this to you only because I truly believe InflaGene is your way back to the high-quality active lifestyle you once had in your 30s. But you should act right away. Click the Yes, I Want More Life button now. It's the only way to try out InflaGene for yourself. It's not available anywhere else. When it arrives, begin taking it immediately. Nothing more is required. It'll start working for you right away. You've got 3 choices. A supply that will last you 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. The price for 1 bottle, a 1-month supply, is just $59. But you can get 3 bottles, a 3-month supply, for just $49 per bottle. Or 6 bottles, a 6-month supply, for just $39 per bottle. The 6-month supply is best since it amounts to only $1.30 a day. Not bad considering it's cheaper than a Starbucks coffee. Certainly cheaper than dealing with a heartbreak of severe health problems. And how can you possibly put a dollar figure on thriving good health? I gotta say, that low price means there's not much profit in it for me. And what little there is, I vow to simply reinvest back into life extension projects from which you and I may both soon benefit. So the 6-month option is an absolute rock bottom price. And ordering now means you can lock in that special pricing for all your future orders. If you close this window, there's no guarantee you'll ever see that low price again. But the best part is that you don't risk a penny of your purchase price because everything comes with a 1-year guarantee. That gives you plenty of time to try out InflaGene for yourself. If you're not happy, you can simply return the empty bottles for a fast refund of your purchase price. I insist that refunds are issued within 24 hours of getting the return. We don't mess around. If you don't like it, you get your money back, which means I'm the one taking the chances here, not you. The burden is entirely on my shoulders, as it should be. That's how confident I am InflaGene will change your life for good. Hit the Yes button right now to get started. But wait, I've also got a special free bonus for you. By ordering now, you'll also get my world-famous Smart, Strong, and Sexy at 100 guidebook. It delves deep into how technology will someday make it possible for you to achieve open-ended youth and vitality. Sound far-fetched? Well, it may happen sooner than you think. In fact, most people, including doctors, are shocked to learn that science is on the cusp of raising the average lifespan to 100 quality years, maybe even longer. And those will be good years, independent years, spent doing the things you've always wanted to do. Here's just a taste of what you'll discover in this amazing guide. 7 simple steps you should take today to ensure that you and your loved ones can fully benefit from the extreme life extension technologies just on the horizon. How to enjoy unforgettable sex on your 120th birthday. Okay, you don't have to wait. This will start working for you right away and last for many, many years to come. One simple lifestyle change that could instantly lower your chance of a premature death by 60%. Why your doctor is almost certainly not the person you should have caring for you. I'll tell you exactly who is and why. A simple 3-cent a day habit that will prove to be one of the most important things for your health and longevity. Why it's actually foolish to exercise too much. Discover a much simpler and less demanding method. You'll thank me later for this. And a lot more. Too much for me to cover in this video. I will give you this fun-to-read, fully illustrated 368-page guide for free. You can download it immediately the second you agree to your initial trial of InflaGene. You must admit, that's pretty generous. But hold on, I'm about to get crazy generous here. By ordering right now, you will also become part of an exclusive life extension community. Normally, it'd cost you $75 to get in on this. But as a valued InflaGene customer, you'll automatically be included in this for free. I had to pull some strings for you because the benefits are huge. First, you'll get health advisors at your beck and call 7 days a week to answer your most pressing health concerns. Call them anytime with important questions to chat about your health or to just have them customize a personal diet, fitness, and supplement routine for you. It's sure nice to have a live expert personally guiding you. You will also get savings on individual blood tests with comprehensive blood panels to help head off vitamin deficiencies and health problems, as well as a whopping 25 to 50% savings on over 400 life extension products to help you stay younger, more radiant, and healthier. Looking and feeling great while saving money is as good as it gets. Also, you'll receive Life Extension Magazine every month. This gives you instant access to global medical research results, scientific reports, and cutting-edge health information. You'll never be in the dark again about breakthroughs behind more youth, increased vigor, and a sizzling sex life. You'll also receive an amazing 1,406-page hardcover reference guide. Disease prevention and treatment is packed with cutting-edge protocols for 130 different well-established age-related concerns. This book is an amazing one-stop reference source that places simple and practical anti-aging solutions right at your fingertips. It took a colossal $1 million to generate this masterpiece, and it retails for $69.95. But I will mail it to you for free the moment you agree to try InflaGene. And there's a lot more, too, like discounts on prescription drugs through the full-service Life Extension Pharmacy, which even offers compounding for bioidentical hormones, as well as discounts on rental cars, vacations, long-term care insurance, and more. You don't have to do anything to get all this. It's all included for free simply by ordering InflaGene today. But you should hit the yes button right now. Each minute that ticks by only allows more damage to steal years off your life. If you close this window, you will lose all the things I've worked so hard to arrange for you. The special pricing, that beautiful 1,400-page hardcover reference guide, your inclusion into the life extension community, and all the other amazing benefits I've mentioned. Don't allow this to slip through your fingers. You're risking nothing, and yet have so much to gain. This is longevity expert David Kekich wishing you a long and happy life. But before I go, allow me to give you a quick recap of everything you'll get when you order today. First, you'll receive InflaGene, the most powerful and safe way to dramatically normalize chronic inflammation. I strongly urge that you purchase a 6-month supply. It's the lowest price I can possibly manage. Second, you get a 1-year guarantee. If you're not happy, you can get a full refund of your purchase price without hassles and without questions. Third is your free bonus Smart, Strong, and Sexy at 100. It's a fascinating, easy, breezy 360-page guide to extreme life extension and vitality. This book is yours to keep, no matter what. Fourth is your free inclusion in the life extension community, with phone access to health experts, the amazing hardcover anti-aging reference guide, and of course the steep discounts on lots of products and services designed to keep you young, sexy, and vibrant. But again, don't close this window or you'll lose all this. Someday, I suspect people will look back and recognize it was here, at this point in history, that we got serious about finally solving the most dreaded disease of mankind, aging. You now have access to a true breakthrough, a safe and highly effective supplement to actually slow down, stop, and even reverse the damage of chronic inflammation. You're only one simple step away from having all that, without risking a thing. And isn't it a comfort to know that the happiest, most productive years of your life can still be ahead of you?